And welcome back to another edition of Classic Doom Walkthroughs. Today we're continuing along with DOOM Toucan. It's a new 2-map wad in the magenta slime style, I guess is a good way to put it. This is map 2 and the final map so far, Molten Feathers. I think traditionally this would be classified as a slaughter map, but I think that's a little too simplistic. There are distinct areas, there is some strategy to it. And I think it's more than just simply a slaughter map. I do enjoy it, I hope you do too. The game is powered by GZDoom using the Doom 2 Helmet platform. As always, we are trying to get 100% in the following 3 categories. Yeah, 224 kills, 2 secrets, and 38 items. So let's go ahead and see if we can do that. Out front will be some imps. We're going to pick up the plasma rifle, but we're not going to use it. We're going to go between the imps, grab the chain gun, and then take care of them that way. We'll need that plasma gun later, I assure you. Let's finish off the rest of the imps. Some gentle tap of the chain gun. There may still be one left in our little room that we started in. No? Okay. Go ahead and grab the health bonuses. You can pick them up later if you prefer. If you notice here, there's a brain stem, I guess, with a spinal column. I'm not sure, but anyway, press the wall. Yeah, secret number 1 is a berserk pack. We can always use that. So let's go ahead now. See if we can get some infighting. There are some chain gunners in the back, so that's a pretty good strategy. We use our Berserk Fist, and then the chain gun for any survivors, which I assume will be primarily the chain gunners. Yeah, looks like the other chain gunner bit the dust. So we're going to go ahead now. As we approach, yeah, it'll release a small closet trap of some imps. They are also on the other side, though, and they will circle around even if you're this far up. So let's go ahead and take care of the specters first before the imps come around. Yeah, here they come. And now we'll take care of the rest of the imps. Oh, maybe not all of them came, but first what we'll do is we'll get the second to last secret. This little switch here, easy to miss. Go ahead and punch out the lost soul. The super shotgun will be very helpful in a moment because we'll be taking on a Baron. But first, let's finish off the imps and the specters. Go ahead and just interchange between weapons if you prefer to save some ammo. I do. We have a little bit of time between shots here, so it's okay. But when the giant waves come out, yeah, less so. Choose your weapon and stick with it. So let's go ahead, pick up all the goodies, and then we're going to go ahead and wake up the Baron. Hello, Baron. So we use our super shotgun for the Baron. I guess we can use a chain gun too. The plasma rifle certainly, but we will need it later. And with just one Baron, I think it's quite fine to use the super shotgun myself. Break out your chain gun. There will be, as soon as we press this switch, a couple of chain gunners and a spectre. We want them to fire. Not a spectre, excuse me, I guess a pinky. We want them to fire at the pinky. And then we'll just clean up the rest ourselves. So I wouldn't touch any, well, maybe you could take a little bit of the ammo if you want, but I wouldn't touch any of those because we're going to get a backpack in the next room. Switch to the chain gun if you prefer, but we're going to get the heck out of here without taking any of this ammo. By getting the heck out of here, we do want a lot, and I mean a lot of infighting if we can get it. Right, we can see that the Hell Knights, oh whoops, that wasn't so great. The Hell Knights and the Revenants are infighting, which is nice. Oh, brother, okay. Give me our stim pack. Okay, there shouldn't be many enemies left in there. But we'll just go take a quick look. Nope, sounds pretty quiet to me, but let's just go take a peek in case somebody's stuck in a corner or whatever. No, it looks pretty good. Now, you notice I didn't pick up the plasma. That's because we're going to get a with the blue key, we can now go into the blue room. We're going to get a backpack right away. So let's go ahead and be ready for all the enemies that will be coming, and there will be a lot. We want to get the party started because more enemies will be coming down, including some Hell Knights and some Gunners. So we do want to encourage others to join the party. I mean, we're not going to have unlimited chain gun ammo, that's for sure. So is anybody going to shoot the Baron or the Hell Knight, I mean? No? Well, I think they're relatively stuck in there, if memory serves. Now's a good time, we can take a pause, to just pick up the ammo we intentionally left behind. So if you want to grab some rockets, that's okay too. We have some. This could be fun. You don't have to use that many. You can see there's some infighting going on, and we do like to encourage that. There's not unlimited ammo in this map, although it is generous. There we go. And maybe with the chain gun, we finish off the stragglers. Don't think there's any Hell Knights left, but we'll go inside just to take a quick peek. And definitely a lot of ammo. You can hear all the ammo I'm picking up here. Oh, there is a Hell Knight. That's fine. Will they fight? Will they get along peacefully? I don't know. Seems to be peaceful. Can't imagine there's a ton of stragglers left at this point. We'll just go ahead and check and collect all the goodies. We will hit those switches in a moment. I do want to collect not only the ammo, maybe a little bit of health, but certainly I want to pick off all the stragglers too. There we go. Okay, so what we will do is we'll hit all the switches, but we will dash before the enemies can see us. We want to keep everybody quiet for the moment. Oop. There we go. And the last one. So the first wave will be Spectres and Revenants. There's also some imps in the middle, which we can get the party started a little bit with them. We do want to encourage this. There we go. Oop, I think he got me on the nose, didn't he? I think he did. All right. There are more Revenants for sure. Here they come. No, maybe not yet. Oh, that was terrible dodging. Don't do that. Well, I didn't quite mean to use the plasma, but that's okay. We didn't use a lot of it. More Berserk Fist, and then we finish off the rest, I think, with the chain gun. There shouldn't be anything else, or anyone else here, other than the imps, which I think now we've quelled, so that's fine. Go ahead and pick up all the goodies, and there are lots of goodies, so that's good. We'll be able to come back here later when we face a Cyber Demon for some reserve, I think, for plasma. And so, once we grab the blue key, the yellow key, excuse me, all this will open up. We definitely want to get outside. So let's go ahead, run through, hurry, 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 because, well, you know, because. And we'll take out our rockets. We do want more infighting than this. This is insufficient in my view. There will be a large wave of enemies. I think we've figured that's the style here. What are we at? Yeah, we're a little more than halfway through as far as the kill count. We are trying to encourage infighting. I don't see too much of it, I'm going to be honest. We could use chain gun too. We don't want to go too crazy with the plasma, but we can use some. I know there's at least 2 packs in there. Maybe chain gun for the balance. Fully automatic, as you can see. Oh, finally, a little bit of infighting. Thanks, Hell Knight. You got rid of 1 imp for me. I appreciate that. And now it's just the stragglers. There's not a lot left in there. We're not going to really need the chain gun after this room, so we might as well empty our clip. Okay, now we just go inside and we see if there's any survivors. Seems to be there are not, so we'll pick up all the goodies that have now been left for us. I like to leave the health bonuses last, because this is a very damaging magenta floor, so it's easy to just accidentally lose a little bit of health there, so we might as well just leave that stuff for last. Okay, so I think we've collected the goodies. We will pick up 1 plasma pack. I think we're at 589 now. Maybe we'll leave it. We barely even used any. And then we picked up some smaller packs. So let's go ahead, pick up all the health bonuses. And I think that's it. So we will, if need be, retreat to this room with the Cyber Demon, because there are 2 plasma packs here. So we're definitely going to want to do that. This will be the place to retreat. Okay, so that leaves the yellow room. So if you approach the ammo that's in there, it will activate the Barons and the Hell Knights. If you press the switch, it'll also activate the Cyber Demon. And you know that's definitely what we're going to do. Because we definitely want the Cyber Demon to be getting all ugly and angry with these enemies and infight. Why don't we go ahead, hear a little roo-roo-roo from the Cyber Demon. Oop. Okay, we do have some infighting, but I don't want the enemies to get too close. We've got quite a few rockets. We're not going to use those on the Cyber Demon, obviously, so we'll go ahead. Be a little bit cavalier with that. I'm assuming, yeah, there's 1 more enemy. And as soon as, yeah, so that's the last enemy other than the Cyber Demon. And so we just have to take on the Cyber Demon and be very careful. There we go. Now, if you weren't as confident as I was, you could have opened up this room and used this as a whole point and picked up your ammo and whatever here, but clearly it wasn't necessary. My aim was true, but that's what I would have done if it seemed like I didn't really hit the Cyber Demon too much. I would have simply come back in here. So I guess we can pick up the goodies, although it is the second and final map for now anyway for Doom Toucan. And as always, yeah, we seem to get the map at the end. I'm not sure why, but that's a bit of a gag, I guess. Well, let's have a final count, shall we? Yes, all 224 kills, both secrets, and all 38 items. You know what that means. Yeah, we're done. And that's Molten Feathers, the so-called slaughter map from Doom Toucan. I think if there was a bit more strategy than simply slaughter, distinct rooms, some secrets, some strategy with respect to the ammo, with respect to infighting. I don't know. I like this kind of slaughter map more than an open air arena slaughter map. Those are not really my thing. They may be yours, but they're not really mine. But this is more of a slaughter map to my taste. I do kind of like that. I hope you did enjoy the walkthrough. I hope you got some good tips and tricks if you're trying it yourself, or maybe you just enjoyed the walkthrough for the sake of watching it, and I appreciate you too. Yeah, I want everybody to hit that subscribe button so you won't miss any further videos that I upload. For now, that's it for Classic Doom Walkthroughs. Thanks for joining us today. See you next time.